Hello and welcome back, beautiful Libras. Thank you for joining me here, everyone. Bear with me, guys. I'm extremely tired. I've been battling this sinus cold. It's come back again. So let's just bear with me. I hope you're all doing amazing. Thank you guys for your generosity. Let's see what the angels want you to know. Ooh. Angel of action. Take action toward your destiny. Miracles out of mistakes. Use your mistakes to inspire and empower you to face brighter days ahead. Your calling. Your life's purpose is like an awakening to your gifts and talents. This is using your gifts and talents to good use, for good use, and enjoy the journey of life. Gratitude. Pray for what you need, but be grateful for what you already have received. Team spirit. Work together as a team. Cooperation, enthusiasm, loyalty, and kindness will ensure a successful outcome. Libra, please. New opportunities. Declutter your life. Glimpse a magical doorway being opened up for you. Violet flame. Invoke the cosmic diamond. Violet flame. Transmute all that is not love. So it's like transmuting what you believe is your mistakes and turning them into miracles. Caring community. Teamwork. Partners. Participate and belong. This is a caring community. Look for the signs. Pay attention and expect an answer here. Creative solutions. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. Rest in perfect love. Understand oneness. This is a cocoon of white light all around you. So you're going to have to work. Maybe you're working with a community. Maybe you're involved in a community that sits around, has these creative solutions. And teamwork is the dream work here. Create perfect health and access divine abundance, the cosmic emerald. It's transmuting your what you believe is your mistakes. It's transmuting that into blessings, into your life's purpose. Lessons. I'm learning my divine lessons and will soon be by your side. So somebody may be up late at night in denial. This love is dying. Somebody could be pretending that they're happy, but they're pretending. They're denying their feelings for you. I worried that I might be too late to make things right between us. They feel you slipping away. They feel the love is dying. But this person is missing you. I never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. So this person's learning their divine lessons. They're up late at night. They're saying, I'm pretending to be happy and that all that is fine, but I'm miserable. I was denying my feelings for you. And I feel I was trying to remain hopeful, but I feel you slipping away. Worried that they're too late. This person, you may have had enough, said enough is enough with this person. They get intimidated and nervous knowing you get so much attention. Okay. Divine timing. Practice forgiveness. This has been the waiting game. That's why that they are slow to return, because they know you'll be waiting. This person's fighting it. It's like the harder I try to resist you, the weaker I seem to be. They're like denying themselves, saying like I'm more comfortable just being friends than being lovers, but you're incomparable. No one has ever made me feel the way you do. You're irreplaceable. They will call. They may have put you in a love triangle. I've been seeing someone else, and I'm having trouble choosing. Yet they're telling you that they're worth waiting for. This person is like saying they're clueless. I honestly don't know what I did. They were like trying to act like this separation wasn't going to faze them. They're putting on a show. There's like, it don't bother me. You know, it doesn't bother me. I'm not fazed by it. Acting like they weren't emotionally involved. And they just thought that they could erase you. I deleted everything that reminded me of you. And now they're desperate. I need answers. Talk to me. I'm going mad trying to understand. They want to take it slow. They choose you. They want to reconcile with you. This is a divine union that they want to heal. But they may have taken too long. It may not be for you anymore. This person is saying they're heavily burdened and they've been partying with their friends and they've just been busy working. And they're like, we're dealing with flings and you weren't forcing it. It seems like this person tried to escape. This is escapism, like trying to, bury themselves in alcohol, trying to act like it didn't bother them. I wasn't emotionally involved anyway. I'm more comfortable just being friends, or, friend zoning type of energy. And they could have hooked up with somebody on the rebound. And they're like, I ain't making a move. It's going to have to come from you. I ain't making a move. But they're strategizing how to make you an apology. I'm sorry for disappointing you. Will you accept my apology? They feel they're like unintentionally. I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. So now this person's saying they were being arrogant. If I don't get what I want from you, then I'll get it from someone else. I want to be free to pursue my own happiness right now. But you are their true love. I'm letting you go. I'm not going to be control. Focus on yourself. I can't trust you. But they're angry because they're still telepathically... They're in regret. Now they want one more chance. See what I mean? This person is all over the place. They're all over the place. And that is why they may not be for you anymore. They made you wait. They may not have apologized to you. They may have apologized to you. They're back, they're forth, they're here, they're there. I don't care, don't face me. If then they get arrogant. Well, if I don't get what I want from you, I'll get it from someone else. And they're scattered. I don't even know if this person knows what they want. It may be a divine union, but if they don't know what they want, how the heck are you supposed to know what they want? If they themselves don't know what they want. It's just like crazy. It's crazy energy scattered all over the place. There's a lot of differences now. And they're just like, they're saying it's unintentional. I did not mean to hurt you. But maybe they're honestly saying, I don't know what I did to hurt you. Or I honestly did not try to hurt you. It's just the way they are. They're not setting out intentionally to hurt you. They honestly may not know how to love. They got angry. It could be that they're intimidated by you. They could be intimidated by the attention you get. I don't know. They don't want to be put in a competition, and you ain't gonna deal with no competition. It's like this is the war. They struggle. This is their battle, their internal struggle. I'll just go get it somewhere else. You don't like the drama, you don't like the competition, I'll go find it somewhere else. I can have you replaced by the end of the day kind of attitude. You know, everybody likes me, everybody longs for me. You're not the only one who gets attention. I can get more attention than you can get. This is like their internal battle. And they're pretending. They're a pretender. They are pretending. Don't bother me. I'm not fazed by it. This don't bother me. You know. I'll just go get it somewhere else. But you're incomparable. They can't get it anywhere else. You're incomparable. I don't care if they have 50 lovers. They're not going to find you. This was a divine union. So let's just take it slow, acting really defensive. You're starting to suspect something. And you know what? This person was actually jealous. But will deny it. I ain't jealous. Don't bother me. Empress is over there all stable and, you know, it don't bother me none. I'm not fazed. No, don't bother me. Oh, yeah, I just preferred a friendship. You know, that's maybe what they told their friends. Maybe what they told you. Acting unfazed. I can get it anywhere, no big deal. That's denial. Nah, don't bother me. Don't bother me. Flings. That's all I'm into. Uh, I can get another relationship. Huh. Truth is, hang on. Sorry, I had to cough. Really bad. I'm still not over this cold or this whatever it is. So bear with me. So this person, I'll just get attention from someone else, you know. Whoa. But the truth is, they fell in love with you. I love you. Oh, they could have been placating you too, saying I'm not seeing anyone else, if that's what you're wondering. I only love you. I only love you. Or is this a cycle that they kept repeating? They're stuck in a loop. They're stuck in a cycle. So it's this back and forth energy. You know, kiss and make up. You know, this person could have been like really flirty. If I don't get what I want from you, I'll get it from someone else. And then are they instilling fear tactics? It don't faze them. Blah, blah, blah. Then they come back. They see you pull away, and then they come back in. It's this push and pull thing. They're stuck in a loop. Oh, yeah, I got options. Don't worry. I got, you know. It's because they fear rejection. That's why they're emotionally unavailable. They just go, I wasn't emotionally invested anyway. Like, it's not going to faze me. I wasn't, yeah, you know, I wasn't emotionally invested anyway. Yeah, I just into a friendship thing. You know, I did, you know. You know, what the hell? Who are they kidding? Okay. But they were juggling. That's why it ended. This person was placating. You know, I only love you. I only have eyes. Maybe that's what they told the other person. Maybe they said you were just a friend. I wasn't emotionally involved. I was not emotionally involved. This person is playing a game. I don't care what they say. Call it denial, acting clueless, like I seriously don't know what I did. They know what they did, for God's sake. Come on. They were like self-medicating, you know. Oh my God, are you kidding me? This person does not know how to be alone. They don't know how to be alone. They do not know how to be alone. And if they are telling the truth on this, if they do not get what they want from you, they will get it somewhere else. That they mean. Because they don't know, they're afraid to be alone. They don't know how to be alone. They could have said, oh, I want some time out. I want some time out to figure out what I want. I want some time out to be alone to figure myself out. No, they're placating. This person does not know how to be alone. That's exactly the lesson they need to learn. They need to learn to be alone. They need to learn to be alone. That's the lesson that they have to learn how to be alone, how to be comfortable in their own skin. This person was intimidated by you, collective. The fact that you get a lot of attention. They'll never admit to it, though. This is a person who would never admit to that. So there's a tinge of narcissistic tendencies here, because a normal person would say, you know, holy shit, you're really attractive, and I get intimidated by other people, man. Like, seriously, am I good enough for you? But this person act all arrogant, act all like it didn't bother them. It bothered them. They could have resorted to one-upping you. Like, oh yeah. Oh, I can attract people too. I don't get what I want from you, I'll get it somewhere else. Now that would be a hard one for me to accept that statement alone. That mentality. They find you incomparable. So, like I said, it doesn't matter if they find 50 lovers. None of them are going to be you. That's the problem they're having. This is the problem they're having. And I believe them when they say they're unemotionally available. Like, because they didn't want to fall in love. I believe that. I believe it's like they figure, well, if they're not emotionally invested, it's not gonna hurt. But not being emotionally invested does hurt. Because that's the one who's gonna stay with someone unemotionally available. You know, so maybe they were hurt before. And they were in, but not emotionally invested. But they were more emotionally invested than they thought that they were. No problem. I wasn't emotionally invested anyway. That's because they fear rejection. So they're not going to emotionally invest into the relationship because they don't want to fall. And if you can't, you know, this is the same old thing. If you can't love openly, it's going to kill the relationship anyway. Because who's going to stay with someone who is unemotionally available? It's unfulfilling. It's one-sided. And no one in their right mind is going to stay with someone who is unemotionally not there for them. Masculine or feminine. And that is another one of their lessons. Like, so you're going into a relationship in advance knowing you're not going to open your heart. That is self-sabotage. I'm not going to invest myself emotionally and offer my partner breadcrumbs. And then when it fails, then they can turn around and go, see, I wasn't emotionally invested anyway. Nah, it don't faze me. It don't faze me. That's self-denial. You know, if you're not emotionally invested, then you actually are denying yourself the opportunity to love, to have love. You can live in that mentality. You can live in that mentality. Absolutely. But you're denying yourself of emotional fulfillment at the same time. So what is somebody being a martyr here? You know, I'll have relationships, flings, I can even be committed, but I ain't gonna give my emotions. Hell no. I ain't gonna give my emotions. Then they are denying themselves of having love. You have to keep your heart space open. If you're going to have a relationship, you have to be open. If you're never going to open your heart fully to a human being, then don't be with them. But don't go into a relationship and be unemotionally available because you're sure to sabotage it. That's what they're saying. Well, I've been hurt before, so like I am never going to open up. I'm never going to be emotionally available to anyone because I fear rejection, and if I remain unemotionally available, then it will not hurt me when people leave my life. So it's a double-edged sword. You didn't, yes, it's true, but then you lose the hope of ever having true love. Every relationship is a gamble. Everything is always a risk. There are no guarantees that anything is going to turn out. Which is why you should get to know somebody before you get into that relationship. And if a person cannot, if they got this attitude, well, you know, if you don't give me what I want, I'll just go get it somewhere else. Let him get it somewhere else. Let him get it somewhere else. That's too freaking weird, eh? That's going into a relationship already projecting the end result. I'm going to end up getting hurt anyway, so there's no point of opening up because I'm going to end up rejected. So it was a good thing I didn't have my heart open. That's a double-edged sword because you are denying yourself of an opportunity to love. And no one is going to stick around forever if someone cannot love them. Just saying. And they're saying it was unintentionally. They did not mean to hurt you. Some of that is true and some of that is untrue. I just think that they don't have the understanding of it. I don't think they understand it. Why they are the way they are. I don't think they understand what they're actually doing to themselves. And I don't think that they're playing a game here. They make you play the waiting game. They make you go to them first. They make you go to them because they're the detached ones. They're the unemotional ones, right? It don't bother me. No. Nothing bothers me. I wasn't emotionally invested anyway, so why would it hurt me? So, why I never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. So they were more emotionally involved than they wanted to be, or let themselves believe that they were not emotionally involved. And that's what Spirit's saying. That's why you should get to know someone who wants to have sex with someone who's not emotionally involved. They want another chance. But they're saying, I honestly don't know what I did to hurt you. And that's because they're emotionally unavailable. This person learned to shut off their emotions long before they met you, which is telling me that's why Spirit is saying, when you get into a relationship, take it slow. Don't just rush in willy-nilly and have sex with somebody and fall in love here. Get to know them. Are they going to stick around? Are they emotionally available? Are they placating? Where are they at on a mental level? Where are they at on a physical level? Where are they at on a spiritual level? I mean, they're slow, and then there's just absolutely no movement. You want to know where people are at when you meet them, and everybody puts their best foot forward. I don't care who it is. People always show you their best side of themselves. That's why you need to take things slowly and let it develop over time. And everybody says, you know, pay attention to the red flags, pay attention to the red flags. They are there. Not always. Not always. It depends what type of narcissist they are. It depends. Anyone who is emotionally unavailable has some narcissistic tendencies. Especially someone who will openly say that, and I'll just go get it somewhere else if you don't give me what I want. That type of mentality may not be those exact words, but that's what they're meaning. Let them. Because now you know what type of person they are. I don't know if they're acting clueless. Or they just really are. Or a little of both. But this person's emotional unavailability started long before you ever entered the scene. And it is cruelty when you're in a relationship and somebody is not giving their emotions. It is a form of manipulation, and it is a form of control, which is another form of narcissism. And I'm sorry, but to bring that word up, but more people have narcissistic traits than we care to realize. And anybody who's emotionally unavailable and has that attitude, they like control. They do it as a form of control, self-control or control of others. That's like being a kid trying to please your mother and father and they're never pleased. That's like, oh, you gonna love me now? Are you gonna love me now? Am I good enough now? Will you love me now? That's bullshit out of an adult. I don't care who it is. That's a form of narcissism. It is emotional blackmail. It is mental blackmail. if you always have to feel like you're not good enough, if you always have to feel like, oh, they won't open up to me, there's something wrong with me, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And then the Mac clueless, like they don't know what you're talking about. A true narcissist, honestly, does not know what they're doing is wrong. They do not know what they're doing is wrong. They don't believe what they're doing is wrong, yet they do. They're acting clueless. Because then they would not, it's out of shame and guilt. And a narcissist is not going to be made to feel shame. And a narcissist is not going to allow themselves to be guilty. They cannot. It is the worst thing that could ever happen to them, is to feel shame or guilt. So then they turn the tables. They blame the other person. Blame the other person for they cannot be found guilty. Hell no. They got a reputation to worry about. What will people think of them? It'll never be their fault. It'll never be their fault. Nope. 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 Well, even if you catch them red-handed and box them in a corner and confront them with the truth, they'll start the blame on you. Well, you weren't giving me what I wanted, so I'm going to get it somewhere else. Those kind of things start flailing out of their mouths. You know you're with a narcissist then. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you box them in a corner and you've got absolutely 100% evidence of what they've been doing, and you catch them red-handed, it'd be like, well, you were making me feel stupid, or you weren't good enough, or you weren't paying attention to me, or you weren't doing this, or you weren't doing that. And they make it about you. It's a distraction from the truth. It's a denial. It is self-denial. It's not you who needs the lesson. It's them. And they want to address it as if it's your fault that they cheat. Your fault. It's not your fault. 100% never. It's about them. They see themselves in a grandiose way that they somehow are better than. Entitlement, a sense of entitlement to do what they do, because everyone should kiss their ass. Maybe their mothers told them they were the best thing that ever walked the planet. Maybe their mothers told them and catered to them and babied them and mollycoddled them and made them feel like they, were the best thing that ever walked the earth. And sometimes ex-partners do that to them. Narcissism is a disease, I would say. Even if it was explained to them, and explained to them, and explained to them, I don't think they'd ever get it. I don't think they would truly get how much pain and suffering they caused you. I really don't think that they get how much they made you suffer. It's about them. They see themselves. They don't see anyone else's pain. They don't see anyone else's suffering. Even though they know they're suffering, even though they know they brought and instilled pain, they will not acknowledge that. They may apologize when and only when they have no other option. But is it true? Is it an honest apology, recognizing how much pain and suffering they inflicted? Or is it just to start up a cycle all over again? Take care.